What happens when a young boy climbs a magical plant in his garden? And what does he find at the top? Will there be giggles? Let's find out now. Watch our story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Before we start the story, let's see if you can like this video and subscribe to our channel. All before the time runs out. Are you ready? Are you set? Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Once upon a time, in a land filled with giggles and boisterous burps, there lived a cheeky young boy named Jack. Jack was a master of mischief, always finding the funniest and silliest ways to make everyone laugh. One summer morning on his way to market, Jack met the Windy Wizard, who was selling magic beans, and who probably loved beans a bit too much. These weren't just any old beans, though. They were magical Bumburp Betty, fart-tastic beans. Jack could not resist the temptation, so he traded the family cow for a bag of the beans, not telling his mom about the pungent properties they possessed. That night, Jack planted the beans in his garden, expecting a spectacular, colorful, and musical, if somewhat smelly, display. But what happened was beyond Jack's wildest imagination. A gigantic beanstalk shot up into the sky, making a sound that echoed throughout the land. The next morning, Jack decided to climb the beanstalk. As he went up, up, up through the clouds, Jack started to feel a rumbling coming from far down below. Then the sound of muffled laughter came from above. This was deep-voiced laughter from something much, much bigger than Jack was. Who could that be? Suddenly, the beanstalk gave an almighty shake and let out a massive fart, propelling Jack high into the sky. Jack soared through the air, holding his nose because of the smell, but laughing all the way nonetheless. Jack landed with a squelch at the top of the beanstalk and found himself in a strange and wonderful land. Fluffy clouds that tasted like cotton candy floated all around, and a booming voice announced, "Welcome to Fartopia, the land of laughter and endless giggles." Jack scratched his head and sat down on a bench. He watched as a goose looked up and then waddled over to him from the edge of a stinky pond. "Hello, I am Gassy Gertrude," the goose said to Jack. Gassy Gertrude then proceeded to lay a golden egg while burping instead of the usual noises geese make when laying eggs. "That is amazing," exclaimed Jack. "That egg is solid gold." Gertrude nodded and told Jack that the golden eggs were a gift from the Fartopian fairy, a magical being who spread laughter and old cabbage smells wherever she went.
Before we find out what happens in the end, make sure to click like on this video and subscribe to our channel. It really, really helps us to keep making storytime stories for you for free. And use the comment section below to tell us which storytime stories you want us to do next. Now let's watch to the end of the story.
Just then, as if by some kind of smelly magic, the Fartopian fairy appeared before Jack's very eyes. She told Jack that he must come and meet the farting giant who ruled the kingdom. "The giant is made of laughs and farts, and he guards the giggle-filled treasure," she said. Determined to spread even more laughter, Jack and the Fartopian fairy made a plan to prank the farting giant. They made silly noises, tickled the giant's toes, and told jokes that echoed through the land. The giant laughed so hard that he accidentally dropped some of his treasure, which burst with sounds of laughter and with smells of rotten eggs. "Don't worry," said the giant, still rolling on the floor to the sound of his own giggles and bum trumpets. "You can have that treasure. I have lots to share." Jack collected the giggling treasure and thanked the Fartopian fairy and the giant for their help. The fairy then gave Jack a magical whoopee cushion as a parting gift, ensuring that he would always spread laughter and silly noises wherever he went. As Jack climbed down towards his home, the beanstalk let out one last triumphant bum burp, sending him back down, 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 down to the ground. Jack returned home with the giggling treasure and gave his mom a big hug. And from that day on, Jack and his mom shared laughter, joy, silly smells, and all of the treasure with everyone in the village. And that's the end of our story. Click like on the video if you haven't already. subscribe to our channel, and turn on that notification bell so you are always up to date with our new content. Have a wonderful story of a day, afternoon, and nighttime.